Hi again. In this tutorial, we're going to cover how to make a recording with Camtasia. Now that we've prepared everything, let's go launch it. If the Getting Started or another project opens, go to the File menu and choose New Project to start a new one. And then click the Recorder button. Here's where you choose what you want to record, and you've got a lot of options. Most of the time, you'll probably want to record something on your screen. The button will be on by default. See how it's green? But you can select which display or which part of it to capture by clicking this triangle to the right. Now, while this seems like a long list, notice how it's really easy to see exactly what Camtasia will record because of this nice border that jumps around. Because I have two monitors, both show up here, and selecting one of them will record the entire thing. If you only want to show a specific area, including just an application window, select Custom Region. More about recording just a window or region will be covered in a different tutorial. This next section of sizes are presets for common dimensions. These can be really useful, but please note that just because you want to end up with a video of a certain size doesn't mean you need to, or even should, record at that size. For instance, let's say you have a blog that would fit a video less than 650 pixels wide. You'd think that recording at 640 by 360 would be good, right? Well, actually, unless whatever you're recording is tiny, it's much better to record at a larger size, or full screen, then make it the size you want in the editor. I cover that in more detail later on in the Getting Started course. And at the bottom we have some sizes I've recorded before using the custom region. For this tutorial, I'm going to choose full screen since it gives me the most flexibility and makes sense for the application we'll be recording. Of course, if you don't want to record the screen at all, for instance if you just want audio, you can click the screen button off so it's not green. Okay, moving on. Just to the right is the button for a camera, like your built-in iSight or external webcam. Click the button to turn it on and to see the preview. If you have more than one camera hooked up, you can select which one to use here. I don't really want camera video for this recording, so I'm going to turn it off. Moving on to the right, we have the audio sources. The top one is the most important, for recording your voice via a microphone. You'll have multiple sources in the drop-down, so make sure you choose the right one. Select the one that is not built-in microphone. Trust me on that one. For more info on what kind of microphone to use, be sure to watch the Getting Started tutorial on better audio.
Right below is the System Audio button. This will record anything that normally comes out of your speakers or headphones. Pings, whooshes, whatever you're playing in iTunes. As a note, the very first time you select this, you'll need to install the TechSmith Audio Capture component.
Alright, now we're ready to record. Click on the red record button. The recording interface will hide and you'll see a countdown dialog. When that's gone, the recording will start and you can begin. If at any time you need to pause the recording, just click the red icon in the menu bar and choose Pause Recording. Notice that you can also choose to stop and complete your recording from here too, and that there are keyboard shortcuts. Option Command 2 to stop, and Shift Command 2 to pause. Those might be easier than using the mouse once you get used to Camtasia. I mostly just use the pause shortcut, since that dialog allows us to rename the recording, delete what we just recorded, start the recording over, resume or unpause the recording, and complete or stop the recording. Since we're done with this recording, we'll click Complete, which will then open the editing interface. The welcome window that appears at first just lets you know where to find more tutorials and assistance. Now it's your turn to get your hands dirty and really cement what you've just seen. Using the example script from the last tutorial or your own topic, set up and make a recording. For now, record the full screen and capture microphone audio. That will make the rest of this course easier to follow along with. Alright, have at it, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.